Guys, Marcus with Crazian Fishing. I wanted to do a quick video today to go over some information with the AZ Urban Tournaments that I am part of and admin on. A bit about the AZ Urban Tournaments. We're a fishing group that does different tournaments around the valley here in Arizona, and we fish all the different urban ponds. We follow strictly the Arizona Game and Fish guidelines for these tournaments, and then we also have some rules of our own. But a lot of questions that come up is what kind of basic gear do you need, other than, you know, fishing pole, backpack, and the different baits that you're going to use. So there's different kinds of tools, scales, video equipment, things like that that you want to bring when you go to these tournaments. Now, one of the biggest things here at the tournament is, because we are in Arizona and we do fish throughout the summer months, the temperature out there on these ponds can get over 100 degrees. So it can get really hot. Even though we usually start at around 5, 6 in the morning and go on to 11, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there is the typical time frame. One of the biggest things you want to make sure you have with you is water. We have had people in the past that have gotten dehydrated. Luckily, we've had enough water on hand to help them out and didn't have any kind of medical emergencies or anything like that. But this is one of the biggest things to have with you is water. As admins here, as one of the admins here at the tournaments, we do try to provide as much water as we can. But what we do encourage is that before you start any of our tournaments, drink a tremendous amount of water at least 3 or 4 days prior to, so that way you can get your body hydrated. That's a really big thing, is water. Another item to help protect against the sun: sunglasses. These are polarized Costa sunglasses. They help with protecting your eyes from the sun. Also, they help with the glare in the water, so you'll be able to see. They help. So you'll be able to see, you know, what fish you're going for, structure, things like that. Helps reduce the glare in the water. So another real important piece of equipment to have: a good pair of sunglasses. Also, a hat. Hats are very important because it helps, again, protect you against the sun. Good shielding for your head. Helps to prevent a lot of heat stroke and things of that nature. So it's good to always wear a hat. Also, a face shield. This is a face shield right here. So pretty much a lot of you are familiar with this and how these work. They're real simple. Go over your head like this. Put it up like this. Like that. Put your sunglasses on. Hat on. Face is completely protected from the sun, so it helps to keep you cool, protect you from the sun. You know, make sure your neck and everything's covered. So that's pretty much how you're going to see a lot of us look when we're out there fishing on the water, is this kind of a setup. So there's that. Ooh, this thing is stinky. I didn't wash it. It does not smell very good. That's the other thing. Make sure you wash these, because they don't smell very good after a while. I hope. Girl, no, you behave. Alright, next bit of business that's very important to have: a cell phone. A good cell phone that is able to take good pictures and good video. So this is very important to have. There are tripods that you can get with these phones that you could put on the ground to help you record. A lot of the ways that we record is we just basically lean the phone up against something so that it's like this, and then just step away from the phone to record you weighing your fish. Good thing to have. Next big item are scales. This is a mango spot scale. You can get them off of eBay. You get them off of Amazon. They range in price anywhere. Sometimes if you get lucky, you get them for $5. Sometimes they can be as on up to about $15, $20. A lot of guys have these scales. Real easy to use. One of the reasons why a lot of guys like them is that they have a good light behind them, so it's easy to see in a camera. Now, the other thing with these scales is they're pretty accurate, and one of the requirements that we have here is that the scale needs to be in the hundreds when weighing, so 0.00. We no longer do scale in ounces anymore. So they have to have a pound, 0.00 for the scale. So as you can see, that's how it looks. So this is just one example. I've had this scale for, I'd say 2 or 3 years, and it works very well. Another scale that I bought recently because I just wanted something that had a bit of a better grip. This is an off-brand scale. It doesn't really have a name brand on it, but basically same concept as that one, except it has larger graphics on it. Again, 0.00 scale weight. I added the grippers to it. This helps to grip the fish a lot better. And as you can see, with the grippers on it, it's still 0.00. So you want to make sure it's calibrated exactly like that. The other thing with this scale, it's got a measuring tape on it, so you can measure the fish if you want to. It's got a good handle on it. It's very sensitive. That's the one thing I like about this scale, is how sensitive it is. Sometimes it can be a bit of a pain, but also if you can, get a scale that locks. So if I hold this for a second, eventually it will lock and hold. So you see, 1.84 pounds, and it held at that. This helps make it easier to weigh fish. So if you can get a scale that locks, that is an awesome benefit. Also, you want to make sure you bring extra batteries. That's another very important thing, because you never know when your batteries are going to go bad on you, or you're going to drop your scale and lose your batteries. So it's always good to carry extra batteries. Another good item to have is a good pair of pliers. I like these pliers. Basically needle nose, but you can use them to get split rings off. It's got a good way to cut the line here if you need to. Has a good grip on them. So good pair of pliers is also very important. Next that I like to have, I have this lanyard, and attached to it I've got a pair of scissors for braid. So basic pair of scissors. This is a tuning for crankbaits, so it's a tuning tool to help tune your crankbaits. And then I've got a clippers here to help with cutting fluoro and all that good stuff. So that's basically everything that you pretty much need to start out. But once again, the most important thing is water. Second most important thing is a phone. And then next is going to be the scales. And again, these scales, they have to weigh in hundreds, so 0.00. Again, to protect you against the sun, sunglasses, face shield, sunglasses, and a hat is always good to have. So these are good to have to protect you against the sun. So guys, that is pretty much it as far as when it comes to tools needed or tools necessary to have when you're out fishing our AZ Urban tournaments. So hopefully I will see you guys out there. I will see you in these tournaments. They're a lot of fun and a lot of good guys there, a lot of good sticks, a lot of good challenges. So see you guys out on the water, and just keep on fishing. All right,